In this video, we're going to look at how to convert some of the common fractions into recurring decimals. Our first example is 1/3. Since the denominator of 3 isn't a fact of 10, 100, and 1000, we can't use the method of the previous video to convert this fraction into decimal. So we're going to use the fact that 1/3 is the same as 1 divided by 3, and we're going to use long division to help us convert this into decimal. If you've forgotten how to do long division, there is a link at the top right-hand corner that you can click to watch the video to help you revise. So with 1 divided by 3, we're going to put 1 inside the division bar and 3 on the outside. We ask ourselves, how many times does 3 go into 1? That's 0. Then we put a decimal point top and bottom and add on an extra 0. Remember that by adding on a 0 after the decimal point, that's not going to change the value of 1, because 1 is the same as 1.000, so on and so on. You can have as many zeros as you like, and it's going to be the same as 1 as long as there are no other non-zero digits afterwards. So we go back to the division. 3 goes into 10 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Do the subtraction. We get 1. Add another 0. Bring it down. 3 goes into 10 3 times again. 3 times 3 is 9. Do the subtraction. We get a 1 remainder. Add another 0. Bring it down. 3 goes into 10. 3 times again. 3 times 3 is 9. And you can see that this pattern will keep on repeating. So 1/3 is the same as 0.333, so on and so on, which gets abbreviated to 0.3 with a repeating symbol on top. Now, sometimes you might be asked to round it to 2 decimal places. So we draw a line, 2 digits after the decimal point, check the critical digit. Since that's a 3, this digit 3 stays the same, and so we can write 1/3 as being equal to 0.33 rounded to 2 decimal places. Our next example is 7/11. Again, we're going to treat this as 7 divided by 11, putting 7 inside the division bar and 11 on the outside. 11 goes into 7 0 times, put a decimal point on top and bottom, add another 0. 11 goes into 76 times. 11 times 6 is 66. We do the subtraction, we're going to get a 4. Add another 0 and bring it down. 11 goes into 40 3 times. 11 times 3 is 33. Do the subtraction. We get a 7. Add a 0 and bring it down. 11 goes into 70 6 times. 11 times 6 is 66. Subtract. We're going to get a 4. Add another 0. Bring it down. 11 goes into 40. 3 times. 11 times 3 is 36. And you can see the pattern is repeating. So 7/11 is the same as 0.636363, so on and so on, which is 0.63 with the dots on top of the 6 and the 3. If you're asked to round this to 3 decimal places, we're going to draw a line, 3 digits after the decimal point. But because that's a 3, which is less than 5, this 6 stays the same. So this is also equal to 0.636 rounded to 3 decimal places. Our last example is 5/7. Again, we're going to treat this as being the same as 5 divided by 7 and use long division. So we're going to put the 5 inside the division bar and the 7 on the outside. 7 goes into 5 0 times. We put a 0 on top. Then add a decimal point to the top and the bottom, as well as a 0. 7 goes into 50 7 times. 7 times 7 is 49. Subtract, we get a 1. Add a 0, bring it down. 7 goes into 10 ones. 7 times 1 is 7. We subtract, we get a 3. Add another 0, bring it down. 7 goes into 30 4 times. 7 times 4 is 28. We subtract, we get 2. Add another 0, bring it down. 7 goes into 20 twice. 7 times 2 is 14. We subtract, we get 6. Add another 0, bring it down. 7 goes into 60 8 times. 7 times 8 is 56. We subtract, we get a 4. Add another 0, bring it down. 7 goes into 40. 5 times 7 times 5 is 35. We subtract, we get a 5. Add another 0. Bring it down, 7 goes into 50, 7 times. 7 times 7 is 49. And this pattern will now start to repeat. So we can see that 5/7 will be equal to 0.714285, 714,285, so on and so on. So we write this as 0.714285 with the dot on top of the 7 and the 5 only. And this indicates that all the digits in between the dots will also repeat. If you're asked to round these to 4 decimal places, what we do is we draw a line 4 digits after the decimal point. Now 8 is our critical digit. Because it is greater than 5, this digit 2 is going to round up by 1 to 3. And we can write 5/7 as also being equal to 0.7143 rounded to 4 decimal places. Thanks everyone for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. For more videos on this topic or other topics, please have a look at our channel. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. We release videos weekly and we would love to see you all in the next one. Bye for now.